right, today I'm going to try to do this review with a cat on the table. These I usually find at the Five Below, but it's all the same thing, but it has so many different names like Lovely Patsy and Zoe Girl, and now it's Summer Fun Glow Girl. This one, it has the same thing that I got at Five Below. It's only $3.99. Roses. It's got a little skateboard. It says beauty, love, princess stuff, and then a pink. It says skateboard, but it's clearly not. Here's the doll's head. It looks just like the other ones. Here's the body. I was trying to do a transferal of this doll over to this to give her a more articulated body. Now this body's not bad, but that clothing, yeah, I was gonna see if I can. If it's not the cat, it's the birds. Yeah, it's a very. I might have to take a drill and like drill it out to make it a little bit bigger if I want to do this. And the skin tone looks good enough. She's a little paler on this body, but it'll be fine. Yeah, I don't think the clothes will fit. And the ones at the Dollar Tree, that's one of the reasons I was thinking about getting, so I forgot. But I don't like these clothes. Now this is the only one. I got these ones with jet skis. And I like the jet skis, so it's okay. Plus, you know, I was going to get just one because I thought if I got one, then I got both basically. Because the jet skis are the same on both, but the swimsuits are not. And the skin tone is not. So this one is the Zoe Girl. So if you know where Zoe comes from, Zoe is the Five Below dolls. It's exactly the same as the other ones. Like, I'll check it out and show you. So here's Zoe, and here's the other one that is Glow Girl. Same thing. I mean, it's basically, I think they have a factory over there that's just pumping these things out, and everybody's just taking it, making their own thing out of it. Like they're making, like, I'm going to name it Patsy. I'm going to name it, what was the other one called? There's another one. I can't remember. I think it was Lovely Patsy was maybe one of them. All right, she comes with a little blue manta ray. She comes with a little jet ski. She's attached to it. You can take her off. Now, I like how they have their articulation where they don't have the feet articulation. You might be going, why do you want less articulation? Well, to be honest with you, because when you put shoes on more delicate dolls, it tends to break them over time, or pretty much quickly. So again, here's the bodies. They're the same. She's a little bit more tan though. That's probably because she's been out in the sun, running around, surfing. I like her little swimsuit. It's a little loose and baggy though. In real life, you wouldn't want one baggy like that. She's got her hair pinned back for now, which is fine. But she does have long hair. They're not bad dolls on their own, but if I find anything else to put on them, because they all look the same, I tend to use a different head. Like, you know, like I said, this one. This is why I have all these extra bodies, so I can use them for the heads, because the bodies are great. They're very articulated. This one has articulation, like armpit up to here. The elbow swivels around and goes past 90 degrees. The arm, of course, would go around 360 degrees. The head is on a left-right joint, and if you see how when you pop it off, there's no ball joint to it. There's no waist articulation, but down in the legs, they go out pretty far. She can do a split. I don't think she can do a back split. I'm wrong, she can, but she has to lean forward, which I guess in real life you'd have to do that. Wouldn't know personally. And then she goes more than 90 degrees at the knees. So she overall is a great fashion figure just to have for, you know, you might want to use heads. Like I use the heads for the, what are they called? Hair doorables. Now hair doorables also look great on the other bodies. What are they called? I have the camera too high because I was like showing off the cat a while ago in one of my videos. All right, so the jet ski itself, which is technically a wave runner, it's got a little empty and full for the fuel gauge, and over here there's no way to tell the speed on these things, so I don't remember a speed thing on mine at all. You just kind of can tell if you're going too fast, you'll know it. That's about it. I don't know if there's such a thing as a speed limit. I've heard such a thing, but I'm like, no, there's no way. The steering wheel turns, but of course there's nothing down here to turn. There's no rudder. Oh, that's kind of cool. They got that emblemed. I like how it's got little holes on the side, but I wonder if this will actually float, because it does have a one-piece bottom and it doesn't like there's any holes in it. There's holes right there, which might help out in the long run. And then also, if it doesn't float, like if it's too flip over, you could probably put some water in it and actually weigh it down to where it will float better. Now, I'm not done, because I know you're like saying I'm bored. What I do is I do have the other one, because there's two. If there's a third one coming out, I have not seen it. So this one is the same name. They don't give her a different name like Barbie nowadays. Like, I like the good old days when Barbie had a friend named Christy and Teresa, and well, the Asian girl kept changing her name. But I remember best as, gosh, I can't remember her name now. They did change her name quite a lot. I think Teresa's probably the one that kept her name the longest. Christy disappeared for a while there for Shanny. Okay, she comes with a different color one, a little orange one. They have the information on the bottom. It's Brooklyn Lollipops. This one that's sold at Rose's doesn't say Brooklyn Lollipops on it, so that's just, you know, it's interesting. All right, on this side, I don't see Brooklyn Lollipops. I just see Glow Girl. See that she has this version, this version, this version, and all three of these were available a few years ago at Five Below. So this one's got an identical jet ski. I can't tell any differences. The jet ski has the fueling area right here, which has a lid you can't take off. We have the seat. We got a tow bar. Actually, you know, if you've ever been on these things, this is where you have to put your hand on there to get up onto the thing and then climb back up on there. Of course, in real life, there's not one of these sort of things. Whoa. I didn't know that it could do that. So evidently you can pop that thing right off if you don't want it on there, which is great, because if you don't really want your doll on there, you can just have it sitting in the dock like that. It works for me. But I do love jet skis. I have a video coming out for the 3 3/4 inch scale. All right, so here's the thing. Their swimsuits are different. I think she's supposed to be the African American one. They also sometimes will make a third one, which is an in-between color, which I'm going for Hispanic or whatever. So there's about 3 different styles that they usually make. And ironically, they're made in China, but I don't think they make a particularly Asian looking one. Like, you know, it'd be more of a lighter skinned girl, probably as light as this, but with black hair. And then, of course, this one didn't have black hair. She had more sandy blonde hair. So we got the exact same face. She's got brown eyes as opposed to blue eyes. This one has blue eyes. And she's not going to stay on that body. I was about to say, she's doing a good job holding on, but I think it's just that thing sliding down. All right. So the hair is exactly the same style. Seems like the blonde hair is longer. Let me look. It looks like it's a little bit longer to me. Interesting. All right, I like how the swimsuits are different. We have a pink one and a blue one. So if you see another color out there, let me know, because I'd like to know if they're gonna make maybe some other races or whatever you want to call it. I call it ethnicities. Like I would love to see the Hispanic girl, what she be wearing, unless this is Hispanic, you know. I mean, she's kind of light, but I'm going with, because I've seen the Hispanic ones and they're a little bit darker. Not darker than her, they're in between these two. And I would love to see if they make an Asian girl. That'd be nice. One that maybe that would skin tone with a girl with black hair. That would look Asian enough. I just think that it'd be nice to have some more variety. And I don't mind having multiple jet skis, because in real life, my brother and I, we both had jet skis. Well, wave runners. They're called wave runners. And yeah, in real life, it's more fun if you have a friend that has a jet ski or a wave runner. Because me out there alone, it was fun. I enjoyed it, but whenever me and my brother got out there, it was like competition time. All right, I'm just seeing if there's any differences in the front. At first, this one looked like it was a little different. I think it's just, nope, I don't see any differences at all. I'm trying to see if there's any, like maybe this is white where this one's pink or something, but nope. Sometimes they'll flip the colors, like it'll be like purple and pink and purple, you know what I'm saying? But in these two situations, they're exactly the same. So again, I hope you guys are having a great, by the time this is showing, it'll probably be summertime. And I do hope that you guys get out and enjoy the water. That's one of the reasons I really enjoy growing up here at the beach. We had all these great opportunities growing up. And yeah, I mean, I know that not everybody's gonna have those opportunities. I hear from people all the time, it's like, your beach is beautiful, I've never been to the beach. I'm like, what? It shocks me to hear people have never been to the beach. You should definitely get to the beach once in your life. All right, have a great day, and surf's up. Duh. Something we used to say back in the 80s.